Hello, this is Alistair Beaumont, the Heretic Hermit, bringing you today's birthday reading for the masculine energy for Monday, December 8th, 2025. This reading is going to be a harsh one. There's nothing I can do about it. It deals with the rockiness of relationships when they're in trouble, and because of its nature, I can't give you an absolute happy ending. It's a positive ending, certainly, but what has to happen next is beyond my reading of the cards. I can give you enlightenment. The rest, unfortunately, will be up to you. The birthday reading consists of 4 cards laid out in order, starting with the obstacle leading to its resolution, followed by the outcome of what happens next, and your fortune of things to come that hopefully will help you out. In addition, because it is your birthday, I've added a special card of the day, an always positive present to cheer you up just in case the nature of the reading finds you a bit uncomfortable. This one is... if I had to sum it up, I would say it's just a reading of harsh truth. It's probably stuff you already know anyway. And it's not hopeless, it's just brutally honest. So, I don't know what to say about that, so we're just going to continue. So, without further ado, the obstacle for this reading is the reversed Seven of Swords. For a very long time, you've been fighting with your honey, significant other, however you want to say that, over something you suspected was happening that they weren't telling you about. The idea has caused you sleepless nights and horrifying thoughts, but now you've learned the truth. Next question is, what do you do about it? Be careful what you wish for, they say, right? The resolution for this reading is the reversed Five of Wands. Learning the truth ends the conflict. There's no reason to keep fighting once you finally learn what the other person has been hiding. Learning the truth is a problem all in itself, however, because now you don't know what to do with it. You're split between blaming yourself and blaming them, and neither of which gets you anywhere at all. So the idea is that you were presuming under the conclusion that you were right, and it turns out that the reason why they were lying to you or doing whatever they were doing behind your back is because of something you were doing. So now you're like, wait, so you did this because of what I was doing, and it turns out your whole presumption that you were doing things for the right reason is subtly brought into question, because now you're like, okay, I can't help it. I'm going to say it anyway. It's a pop culture reference. I can't help myself. That's how these things work for me. I've watched, absorbed, whatever, a lot of movies, 1,200 to date so far, and the things that pop up in my head so that serve the point in the head, because stories are still stories. It doesn't matter a difference what they are. One of them is anime, and it just came back into contact with it here recently, which is probably not an accident since I don't believe in them. Macross Plus. In Macross Plus, the story revolves around 2 pilots. One of them is a hotshot, crazy, reckless young guy. The other one is this aged, more stern, more conservative guy. And between the two of them, they used to have this mutual friend, kind of a love triangle. This woman who now is trying to promote an artificially intelligent singer. Without giving away too much of the plot, the point is that it all comes down to the idea that one of them's entire actions are proceeding from the idea that he's the one who the other one guy is thinking the other one is the one that caused all the trouble, and he's unable to face the truth that the truth is it was him. But he doesn't want to face that. He doesn't want to look at it, so he just pretends it isn't there. It causes all kinds of extra problems beyond the science fiction of the show. It's on Hulu, the movie and the series. I'm watching the 4-part miniseries right now, and it's awesome. Macross Plus, one of the best animes ever. Directed by Shinichiro Watanabe, the guy who directed Cowboy Bebop, which is another obsession of mine. So, anyway, the outcome for this reading is the reversed major number 12, the Hangman. You will come to an understanding that the only way to move forward is to let go of the past, to give up everything that has brought you to this point. It makes no sense to continue on this course, but trying to believe that your sacrifice was worth anything, because you were presuming that you were doing this for some higher yield or whatever. You don't realize that what you were doing was causing at least some of the problem. I'm not defending both parties. I'm not saying that it's all their fault, it's all your fault, whatever. It's a mutual, everybody kind of goofed up. Everybody screwed up. There's no innocence here. Everybody made mistakes. There's nothing here to learn except that maybe everyone is slightly to blame for the situation you find yourselves in, and therefore the only way forward is to let go of what brought you here. And you can sort of see why this reading has this way I said it was. Your fortune is represented by the Two of Swords. Forgiveness and healing is what has to happen next on both sides of this relationship. Nobody is innocent. Nobody can make any claims against anyone else. You've been given a clean, fresh start. You're both equal. You're square with the house again. If you want things to continue, it's time to start over. And this goes for the both of you. Which is why I say it's not an unhappy ending, but it is a very... Your card of the day is the reversed major, number 18, the moon, probably the highest point in this entire thing. I give you understanding. The basis for forgiveness starts with understanding how and why a person has ended up where they are, and that goes for both sides of any relationship or any argument. A person's past is what leads them to the present, and things that happen to us, especially hard or traumatic things, tend to linger. If we can learn about these things and understand them, acceptance is sure to follow. And that's what you need. Understanding why. You understand why you did what you did. They understand what they did. You understand why they did what they did. They understand why you did what you did. And it all comes together and you can move forward. I do wish you the absolute best, and I do wish you a happy belated birthday. I apologize for being a day late. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe so you never miss a new one, even if it is not your birthday. And if you'd like, you can visit the official Heretic Hermit website through the link in this video's description, where you can order PDF readings sent straight to your email, make an appointment with me for personal readings through either texting, phone call, or video chat. I also now offer negotiable prices, so you can make a deal for the kind of price you can afford, given the question you ask. I'm figuring average was $30 per reading. Probably can do 20. I'd be happy at this point just to have the work. Head on over and check it out. I leave you now with my signature goodbye. Remember that questioning the world around you may separate you from others, but it is the only way you can find the truth in a world full of lies. Always question everything. Till next time.